throughout this week, we will be looking back at some of the BBC website's best read stories of the year and asking what happened after the news moved on. Late afternoon on Saturday, 26 May, Mamadou Gassama was passing through a neighborhood in northern Paris, on his way to watch the Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid on television. As he walked along the Rue Marx Daunois, he spotted a crowd looking up at a residential building. They were all looking at a small boy, dangling from the edge of a 5th-floor balcony, at times by only one hand, while the NEIGHBOUR tried desperately to reach him over a partition. Gassama would later say, he did not have time to think, he just acted. He reached the lowest balcony, stood on it, and leapt up, somehow without falling back. Before grabbing hold of the edge of the next balcony up, and repeating it, the crowd below cried, "Olav, that's why I'd go fast," as he made his way up the side of the building, while the boy's grip appeared to start failing. Within only seconds of the start of his journey, Gassama reached the 4th-floor balcony. He then swept the boy up with one hand, bringing him back down on the safe side of the balcony. As he did so, the crowd erupted in cheers, and mobile phone footage showed the traffic had stopped as everybody looked up. Within half a day, that footage was being shared and broadcast around the world. As the film of the amazing rescue spread around the world, so too did the praise for Gassama's bravery. When it emerged that Gassama was an illegal migrant, originally from Mali, French President Emmanuel Macron announced he would be made a naturalized citizen, and gave him a medal for courage. The mayor of Paris did the same, and the city's firefighters went on to offer him an internship, one which he began in early December. His exploits have even been heralded in song by the singer and comedian Sokolov. The Black Spider. His ings. He climbed 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, 4th floor, all the way up to an imaginary 12th floor. End of YouTube post by Sokolov. The song also references Lassana Bethely, who in January 20th, 15 hit customers from a gunman who attacked the Paris kosher supermarket where he worked. Like Gassama, Bethely is also from Mali, and was made a French citizen after his brave actions. The two met in the days after Gassama's rescue, and Bethely was able to give him advice as to how to handle the attention. With the way people look at immigrants these days, Bethely said in an interview in June, acts like Gassama's can change things. There were about 1,000 people down there all looking up, doing nothing. He did not even think about it. His only thought was, I have to save that child. And that's what he did. Gassama has made a few media appearances over the year, and in June, he was handed a humanitarian prize at the Black Entertainment Television Awards in Los Angeles. Among others to be awarded that night were the cast of Black Panther and Beyoncé. Naturally shy, Gassama has not spoken much publicly since the rescue, and one close friend said he had been a little overawed by the media attention. But the day before starting his part-time role with the Paris firefighters, he gave a rare interview to a Parisian newspaper, made easier by the French lessons the 2-year-old has been taking over the past few months. I did not think about all the flaws, he told the newspaper. I did not think about the danger. 2 weeks after the rescue, Gassama returned to Mali at the president's invitation. In the capital, Bamako, he saw his father for the first time since 2011, when Gassama had migrated to Europe aged 15. Traveling across North Africa and the Mediterranean to seek opportunity, the visit to Bamako was the first time Gassama's father had left his home village. Osama is said to have made good progress in his new job, but it's not clear what will happen when his 10-month contract expires. As his position is only an internship, he will earn only $570 to $126,535, 96 hours of work each month. Much of the focus after the rescue was on the family of the boy dangling from the balcony, who had fallen down 2 floors. Some people assumed wrongly that the man seen reaching for him from another balcony was his father. It would later emerge that the boy's father was not at home at all, and that he had left his son alone to go shopping. The father delayed his return so he could play Pokemon Go, and the boy's mother was on the French island of Réunion, where the family is from. In September, the boy's father was convicted of neglecting his parental responsibilities and made to take a course in being a better parent. He and the child have never been publicly identified. As far as Osama, he has now moved out of the hostel in Montreal, Eastern Paris, in which he was staying at the time of the rescue, because he now has all the official paperwork that comes with gaining French citizenship. He has been able to rent an apartment on his own. A poacher has been ordered to watch the Disney film Bambi repeatedly after he was convicted of illegally killing hundreds of deer. Missouri hunter David Barry, Jr., must view the film at least once a month during his year-long sentence. He was arrested in August along with 2 family members for killing the deer, taking their heads and leaving their bodies to rot. Prosecutors said it is reportedly one of the biggest poaching cases in Missouri history. On top of the jail sentence of the illegal deer hunting, Judge Robert George ordered Barry Jr. to view the Walt Disney movie Bambi, with the first viewing being on or before December 23,
2018.
and at least one such viewing each month thereafter. During his spell in prison, the 1942 cartoon about woodland creatures shows a hunt to kill the mother of eponymous deer character Bambi. The months-long investigation, spanning several states, led to the arrest of Barry Jr., his father David Barry, Sr., and his brother Kyle Barry, according to a local newspaper, the Springfield News Leader. While the total number of deer taken illegally is unknown, Lawrence County's conservation agent Tandy Barnes said it could be several hundred. Barry Jr. received a year-long sentence in Lawrence County Prison after pleading guilty to illegally taking wildlife. He has also been sentenced to a 120-day term in Barton County Prison for a firearms probation violation, and both he and his father had their hunting privileges revoked for life by the Missouri Conservation Commission. The United States military says it has killed 62 fighters from the Islamist group Al-Shabaab in 6 airstrikes in Somalia. 4 airstrikes on Saturday killed 32 militants, and a further 2 on Sunday killed 28. It said in a statement, "These were the deadliest air attacks in Somalia since November 2017, when the United States said it had killed 100 militants." Somalia has seen a sharp increase in the number of airstrikes and casualties since President Donald Trump took office in the United States in January 2017. A tally by the Bureau of Investigative Journalism reveals that at least 400 people have been killed in airstrikes since the beginning of 2017, far more than the previous 10 years combined. The latest strikes bring to at least 40 the number carried out in Somalia so far this year, compared with 35 recorded in 2017. The United States has a huge military base in neighboring Djibouti, from where it launches attacks on the militants. Mr. Trump gave the United States military greater authority in March 2017 to attack militants in Somalia. Traditionally, United States presidents have been wary of intervening in Somalia, since ATN Special Forces soldiers died fighting militias in the capital Mogadishu in 1993.